Spectrum Sunday nights.
Then The Spectrum with Derek Lucas at 10. From blues to soul jazz to the spirit of jazz, join us Sunday nights starting at 7 for Spectrum Sunday nights, only on Jazz 90.1.
Spectrum Sunday nights.
Hi, I'm Matt Kensa. You don't have to be a race car driver to know that life can be full of drama. Some of it you can't control, like mechanical issues, high winds, and rain delays. But there's some drama you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
You just need to take that first step and find free classes near you and leave the drama for the racetrack.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ed Council.
Dear John, I'm leaving. Uncontrolled high blood pressure is serious, and I can quit whenever I want. Why can't we get back to when you checked on me? I don't want to leave, but remember, when I quit, you quit. Sincerely, your heart.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you. High blood pressure can lead to a stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range today. Find out how at heart.org/blood pressure. A message from the American Heart Association, the American Stroke Association, and the Ad Council.
And now, a check of your Jazz 90.1 weather forecast.
Any early clouds and patchy fog will give way to some sunshine across Rochester, Western New York, and the Finger Lakes here for the day today. Temperatures, they should top out in the middle and upper 70s away from the water's edge of Lake Ontario. Tonight, you're good to go. We'll find increasing clouds later into the night. The overnight low temperature near 60. Tomorrow looks mostly cloudy. There'll be some breaks of sun, but watch out for some thunderstorms again into the afternoon, producing heavy rain. They could continue into the night, high near 80. I'm meteorologist Josh Nichols for Jazz 90.1.
And currently, we've got partly cloudy skies, 71 degrees out at the airport, and 70 here at member-supported Jazz 90.1.
Hi, this is Tom Pethick. Please join me this afternoon at 4:30 for Artistry in Jazz on member-supported Jazz 90.1.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Nick Francesco.
I'm Dave Enright.
And I'm Steve Ray.
And at 44 minutes after the hour, we are Sound Bites. And Dave...
Yeah, I want to remind folks, we got this contest going on right now. Well, it's not, well, in a way it is. What Rob's asking us to do is have you folks listen every day, which you should be, from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Because what's happening is he's going to be giving away tickets. Those are club passes to the upcoming Jazz Fest. And that's going to, get you into over 230 plus music venues between June 19th and the 27th. And, it's a $200 plus value. And all you have to do is have your radio tuned to Jazz 90.1. And during the day, between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m., you'll hear an announcement to call, and you could win 2 passes. So, or a pass to, it's just 1 pass, I'm sorry, to the Jazz Fest. So you want to get in on it? Have your radio tuned right here. The member-supported Jazz 90.1.
Cool. Well, that's cool. Jazz Fest is such a great thing.
And that's the other thing I got to correct. A lot of, and even some folks where I was working. Well, I'm not into jazz. Well, you know what? You're shorting yourself. Because here's the thing. The Jazz Fest originally started, I believe it's, 14 years ago now. 14 or 15, I forget which annual one this is coming up. But anyways, it started out as a jazz venue, and it was only a couple days, and it only played in one venue. Well, it rapidly grew and grew and grew to where now they've got venues all over the city downtown within the Gibb Street walking area that you can go to and listen to great music. Not necessarily jazz. What I would recommend is you folks taking the time to go to our website, and we've got a link to the folks that are going to be playing at the Xerox Rochester Greater Jazz Fest from A to Z. And they are from R&B to like Diana Kroll. I mean, they've got some great acts. Trombone Shorty. Blood, Sweat, and Tears is going to be out on the street on the 20th. It's a free concert, blood, sweat, and tears. And there's other venues that, out on Gibb Street that you can check out for free. And I know for one, Soul Stew is playing that Thursday night. Again, another RB group, but it's a great time. It's family friendly. So, the whole family can come down, listen to some great music. We have school bands playing. So check it out. It's well worth, you investing a little bit of time. And who knows, you might have a great time coming on down. And if you do, we'll be down on Gibb Street broadcasting throughout the whole week. So come on down and say hello.
The Steep Canyon Rangers are going to be here, and they're going to be playing bluegrass.
Yep.
So it isn't all jazz.
Oh, Trombone Shorty is going to be doing a concert.
He's amazing. He's kind of amazing.
Out on the street. I mean, yeah. And check, like I say, on Gibb Street every night. There's different groups that play there, and that's all free also.
Right. Most years that the Steep Canyon Rangers are here, Steve Martin is with them.
Yeah.
I don't know that he'll be here.
No, he's not here this year.
Yeah. But
it's going to be a great time. It's upcoming.
Wonderful.
And it's one of the great things that happen here in Rochester that you get to go downtown. There's not many reasons to go downtown and check it out, but for this, it's well worth it. And it's a whole week plus 1 day. So and I'm up there the whole time, and it's just a blast.
Yeah, stop by the tent.
Yeah, please stop
which
by
is
and say hello.
outside the Eastman.
Yep, we're going to be right there on Gibb Street. So please stop by, say hello. We get a lot of our listeners and that stop by and say, "Oh yeah, I love it." And we look forward to seeing you.
And when you do, drop a buck in the pot there.
Yeah, there's a contribution container that we gladly accept coins or paper
we get
money.
So many people who come by and say, "Oh, I listen to the station." I love
yes.
Or say to us, "We love your show."
Yeah,
and they're not members, and that kind of is not right.
Come on down,
come
drop
down and drop
it in.
a buck.
Yeah, I mean, they have over 100,000 folks.
If everybody who came through dropped a buck in the pot,
we wouldn't have to do a pledge drive.
That's exactly right.
That would be.
That is exactly right.
Unbelievable.
And so you should drop $2 to make up for the slackers, who we know you're not. You're not one of them.
Yeah, Herb Alpert's coming.
Herb Alpert is coming, possibly with or without the Tijuana brand.
Yeah, my first thought was, he's still alive? And
yes. He's not that old.
He's 80.
I was going to say, he better be if he's going to be doing a concert.
All right, back to the phones. Our next caller is Donna from Henrietta, New York. Welcome, Donna. What's up?
Hi, guys. I have a Nexus 7 tablet, which upgraded itself to Android version 5.1. And it's terrible.
Yes, me too.
When I go to, pardon me?
Me too.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. Now, my shutdown option is only power off. I don't have the power off and restart or power off and restart in airplane mode. Can I get that back?
Not that I know of.
Okay, because I've been reading on forums and I haven't seen that adjust at all.
Yeah. I haven't been using my tablet much because, one, it's so slow. Slowed it right down, and it's unbearable.
I'm honestly thinking of buying a new tablet. The problem is the amount of RAM. If you buy anything with a gig in it and put 5 on it now, it's going to be slow. You need 2 gigs of RAM minimum. So.
Well, when I upgraded my phone, they wound up giving me another tablet, a Verizon tablet. Normally, it was a $230 tablet. They had them because I was upgrading the phone it was $25.
Not bad.
Oh.
It's got more RAM and it's a faster processor and it runs fine.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can you tell me how do I stop apps from loading at startup?
Well, are they apps? And what types of apps are loading at startup?
Okay, like Malware Bytes, and sometimes it'll open 3 or 4 applications of Malware Bytes instead of just one.
On your tablet?
Yeah.
Is there an auto open setting somewhere?
I don't. I'm looking right now.
There is on the desktop.
I've gone through my things like crazy and tried everything I can think of. I've actually even uninstalled some apps just because I don't want them to run at all.
Right. I get that. I don't. That's interesting. I don't see a way to do that from there, at least.
Okay, and one other thing about Windows 10 and how long it's supported and how long it's free. I read on CDNet that as long as you get it within that 1 year period, that it's free until you lose your machine or whatever.
Yes, but that does not necessarily mean it's going to be upgraded past the year.
And Microsoft can change their mind later.
They can change their mind, and B, again, that's Windows 10. What happens when Windows comes out with 10.1?
Which they very well might do the year after. Because
I don't trust Microsoft to not. I don't trust Microsoft to leave money on the table.
No.
Basically, that's the problem.
I have an 8.1 machine that I'm going to put Windows 10 on. So, do you recommend waiting more toward the end of that 1 year period?
No, go ahead and do it now.
No. Well, no, I'd wait a month. Let them fix any issues.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Now, I have that little icon in my taskbar on my PC, but it has yet to show up on my 2-in-1.
Yeah, Microsoft pushed out this new icon on many versions of Windows to give you the the Windows 10 reservation list, but it hasn't showed up on all computers yet. And if you want to upgrade all your computers, you need to reserve it on all your computers. They said it eventually will, or when the actual release date is out, you'll be able to just go to Microsoft's website and do it.
Okay.
Or probably the store, the web store.
Yeah.
Yep. Now I'm seeing a few things about Android and phones downloading an application manager to stop applications from doing things, and that seems to be the weird way to do it. But if you go into settings, application services, you can kill the application, but I don't see a way to start it automatically.
Yeah, because that's kind of a pain to have to go in and shut down each application individually.
Right.
Yeah.
I do that as well. I have a little app called Active Apps. And by clicking on that, I can see which apps are currently active and end them right there.
There's the website I found at Stack Exchange talks about an Android app called Auto Start, another one called Auto Run Manager, where you can you edit the permission of the intents, so you don't give it run permission. So then it stops.
Okay.
And that seems to be a little too deep for average people too.
Well, I had a program called Advanced Task Killer, and I found that to be really cumbersome to use, and it sucked a lot of resources, and I ended up just taking it off the tablet.
Sure.
There is one called Auto Run Manager. I'm looking at it in the Google Play Store. It is free, and it says it can disable your auto starting apps.
And we have a site that we can direct you to. Steve will put that up after the show. We have to go. I want to thank you, Donna. Thank you very much. I want to thank everyone who called in. I want to apologize to all those of you to whom we did not get. You really need to call earlier and more often. Chicago-style calling. That's it. We're done for another week. You've wasted 2 entire hours of your life listening to this nonsense. So you won't get another chance to do that for 166 hours. But we want to thank each and every one of you. And so we're done. I want to thank Dave Enright, Steve Ray. I'm Nick Francesco. Don't go away, because George is coming in to play the best German music you'll hear all week. Michael is here to keep him on the straight and narrow, so you're fairly safe. Also, you're not actually here in the studio, so you're a little safer. And we'll be back next week with Sound Bites on member-supported Jazz 90.1. Thanks for listening.
Here are the Jazz 90.1 Club Calendar highlights for Saturday, June 13th. Sofrito plays Latin Jazz.